getting to know someone romantically, and that can be like going out on like a physical date, like going somewhere, or just spending time with that person.
When you find the connection between you and another person.
Dating is to get to know them so you can marry them.
Being exclusive with a certain person in a relationship of the opposite sex.
Dating is when two people like each other and they have a commitment to each other to only see each other and go out places with each other.
Anything with each other that you can throw in there?
Eat with each other, hang out with each other, watch movies with each other. I'm just kidding.
Boys speak in rhythm and girls in code.
I think it differs from person to person. I don't think there's a set dating requirement age.
Like around 18, 19.
16.
16? For sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I think any earlier than 16, you're really immature and like you tend to do things that you regret.
After high school, 18 years old.
Maybe like 14 or 15.
I think it varies on maturity level.
Some people say you shouldn't date till you're 16 or 18, but I think God made everyone differently, and everyone's mature at different ages, so it just depends on the person.
Making out is not a sin in the right context. If you're married, I think it's okay to make out. I would not make out before getting married.
No, but I definitely don't think it's the smartest thing to do depending on what stage you're at in your relationship.
I guess if it causes your mind to go further.
I think there's a certain point when it goes too far. Like a point where you feel like you can't stop.
Well, it depends on your convictions, I think, but I'm not convicted by it personally.
Steve loves that one.
We once were inseparable. We were in love.
I would definitely say any kind of making out.
Probably making out when you're alone.
Okay.
Which, never mind, because who would make out in front of people?
I guess whatever you can handle. It's kind of different for each person. So holding hands and then kissing. But I think long periods of making out, of course, is wrong because it's definitely going to cause you to places.
I think when you would feel uncomfortable, well, for me, like I think a bit of it, because I'm very open with my mom. Like, if I feel uncomfortable telling her or someone that, you know, can hold you accountable, if you feel uncomfortable telling them about it, then it's too far.
Really anything, I mean, I think that you know, like, it sounds stupid, like I'm really broad to say, but I think that you know when you're doing something that's not right, and I think if you go past that, then it's too far.
Despite the lies that you're making, your love is mine for the taking. My love is just waiting to turn your tears to roses.
Sex, I think, is both physical and spiritual. It's supposed to be intimate, and in marriage, I don't think it's just intercourse, but it has a lot more to do with two people coming together, becoming one.
Real intimacy within marriage, and a beautiful thing.
Sex is, well, obviously intercourse, but anything, I mean, I don't want to like get technical and get gross, but
So this video is for.
oh, well, I don't want to be gross.
It's not necessarily like intercourse, of course. It's before that too.
Okay, so oral sex is sex?
Yeah.
Yes and no. It depends whether the non-believer is like very like against Christianity, or if he or she is more of like just like
Open?
Yeah, open-minded and like willing to learn about Christianity and grow
as a Christian, I believe that you shouldn't be unequally yoked. It says in the Bible that we shouldn't marry unbelievers. I mean, it's almost common sense, you know. If you're a Christian, it's your whole life, and if you're in a marriage union with someone who doesn't feel the same way, it would be really difficult because, you know, as Christians, that guides every decision we make, and if the other person isn't in agreement, then it would just make things very difficult.
Yes.
Why?
Because I think your spouse is supposed to be someone there to encourage you and be there for you and help you further your relationship with God. It's like you need to be complete before you enter into a relationship, and it's like a spouse is there to just kind of be icing on the cake, kind of just be there to help you in your ministry.
I don't think it's wise. I mean, yeah, I don't think you should. I mean, if it kind of depends on the situation, I guess. If you know, really like someone who's open to Christianity and willing to talk to you about it, and you know, feel like you may go in that direction, then maybe to start dating them would be okay. But I wouldn't. I don't think it's wise.
Ugly people, put your hands down.
Not at all. I think people should date whoever they want to date because they don't know who God has connected them with.
No. Have at it. Interracial relationships make good-looking babies.
We're all people. Skin color doesn't matter. You know, what part of the earth doesn't matter where you're from. You know.
Because people are just people, and I don't know, whoever you like is who you like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because I think God made everyone equal, and if He made everyone equal, then I guess we're equal, so why not?
Define polygamy, I forget. Oh, you mean polygamy.
I know what it is, but I don't know if it's a sin. I know people in the Bible, you know, had multiple wives or husbands or whatever, but I'm not sure if it's a sin. I'm not going to say if I don't really know.
I think polygamy is a sin because God says in the Bible that He made one man and one woman for each other. He did not make so that they can share something special together and not to be shared with other people.
I believe that is a sin because the definition of marriage is 1 and 1, 2, not 7.
Oh, yeah, I do believe that.
Why?
Because I think we're only supposed to marry one person.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it says in the Bible really about it. I mean, in the Old Testament, people had a lot of wives and stuff, but I think it is because, you know, a lot of times in the Bible it says a man shall be united with his wife, and it just talks about like a two-person connection kind of thing. But I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't know if God is like really against it, but I think it's definitely frowned upon, and I think you would lose a lot of ministry opportunities if you participated in that.